What if our most fundamental spiritual ideas, heaven, hell, sin, salvation, what if they were all flipped completely upside down? Today, we're diving into a really radical concept from a fictional apocryphal text that basically redraws our entire spiritual map, proposing a new faith centered squarely on earth. Let's get into it.
And it all kicks off with something like this, an anti-commandment. It's not a call for obedience, but for creation. Right away, this sets the stage for a philosophy that isn't about following the rules, but about being the one who authors them. So the source for all this is this idea of a hypothetical sacred text, an unofficial or apocryphal gospel. Just imagine a raw, unfiltered version of Nietzsche's philosophy, but presented like scripture. It uses all the language of religion, but not to point us toward the heavens. No, it's designed to root us powerfully right here on Earth. So, how does it actually build this new Earth-centered faith? Well, its main strategy is to hijack the language of spirituality and completely repurpose it. It builds a whole new framework by creating this powerful parody of the old one. Okay, so here's the game plan. The whole point is to flip the soul's journey on its head. Instead of trying to escape Earth to get to heaven, the goal is to make this world the only place that has any value. Prophetic language isn't used to praise some distant god, but to champion our own human will. And salvation? That becomes something you do for yourself, not something that's given to you. Now, if you're going to build a new system, you have to start at the bottom. And this right here is where things get truly wild. This text completely redefines hell, and by doing that, it changes absolutely everything that comes after. Let's just pause on that for a second. What is the ultimate spiritual failure? This philosophy basically throws all the old answers in the trash and suggests something, well, something far more unsettling. And here it is. This is the core shift. On the left, you've got traditional hell, right? It's a punishment for doing bad things, sins of passion, vice, rebellion. But in this new inferno on the right, the punishment is for doing nothing. The ultimate sin isn't evil, it's apathy. The experience isn't fire and brimstone, it's the slow poison of universal contentment. This isn't about divine judgment, it's about the ultimate failure of your own will. This quote from the text is just chilling. It's suggesting that the worst possible state isn't agonizing pain, but a profound numbness, an indifference so deep that not even the fires of a traditional hell could even touch it. So who exactly lives in this new hell? They're called the last men, and these are the souls who've lost all drive, all ambition, all desire to overcome anything. They stare into the meaninglessness of existence, into the abyss, and instead of feeling that terror that might inspire them to create meaning, they just want a comfortable couch and a warm blanket. And this is the point we really have to get. The greatest spiritual danger, the deepest form of nihilism, isn't about blowing things up or causing chaos. It's about settling down. It's choosing comfort over challenge, safety over growth, apathy. That's the real enemy here. Okay, so if hell is a state of just passive comfort, then the journey out of it, the new purgatory, has to be an active, difficult struggle against that comfort. This isn't about being cleansed by some higher power. This is about you climbing out all on your own. The whole idea of purification gets inverted too. The old way was about washing away moral sins to become worthy of God's grace. But the new way? It's an intellectual cleansing. You have to purge your own belief in external truths. The very ideas that gave you comfort, so that you're forced to rely on nothing but your own will to create your own values. And what powers this climb? It's not prayer. It's not faith. It's fueled by what the text calls the intoxication of convalescence. You know that incredible feeling of getting stronger after you've been really sick? It's like that. Here, the sickness is the comfort of your old beliefs, and the joy comes from the struggle of finally overcoming them. So if hell is apathy, and purgatory is the fight against it, then what in the world is heaven? It can't be some peaceful, comfortable paradise. That sounds way too much like the hell we just left. The final destination has to be something completely different. And that destination is amor fati, the love of your fate. This isn't about passive acceptance. Oh no, it is an active, powerful willing of your entire life. It means looking at every single win, every disaster, every moment of pain, and every moment of joy, and saying with all your being, yes, I would live this exact same life over and over for all eternity. And this is the climactic revelation of this whole counter-gospel. Heaven isn't a place you go to after you die. It's a power that you enact right now. It's the sheer strength of will to fully embrace your life exactly as it is and to will its infinite repetition. The most important point here is that grace is no longer something given to you. Amor fati is the new grace. By achieving this total affirmation of your life, you don't earn a reward from some higher power. You become the reward. Your own life, your own existence, becomes its own paradise. Okay, let's bring this all home. By completely changing the definition of hell, this entire philosophy forces us to reevaluate what the spiritual journey is even about. So here it is, the great inversion in a nutshell. Hell gets redefined as just apathy. The climb out of it becomes an intellectual struggle to create yourself. And heaven, that's the powerful, unconditional love for your own real earthly life. And the ultimate takeaway is really this. If you change what you're most afraid of, if you completely redefine what failure means to you, you change the entire direction of your life. The journey is no longer about escaping this world, but about embracing it as fully as you possibly can. So I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. If the ultimate sin is simply wanting an easy, comfortable life, what does that imply about what a truly triumphant life actually looks like?